So this all started about 7 years ago. I was walking in the mall in Vancouver and I came across one of those World Vision kiosks, and I don't know, something about it that I've always thought about sponsoring, but that day there was a specific little boy who jumped out at me. He was 3 years old at the time, and I just started sponsoring him for 7 years. You know, you send the letters and you get the letters back, and then my mom and I went on vacation this past Christmas in 2012, and we went to the Dominican, and I thought, wow, that'd be really neat if we could meet my little sponsor. The day I met Ruben, I was actually really nervous. I'm not really sure why, but I remember walking in to the World Vision office and seeing him sitting there, and I knew right away it was him, obviously, because I've seen him grow over the last 7 years. And we just met, we hugged, and we were taken into a back room where we could get to know him a little bit better. My mom was there, his sister was there, we had a translator, and we just, I gave him some gifts that we had brought over from Canada, and there was something instant. We couldn't really understand each other, but there was something there. His smile just warmed up my heart. So I've been to third world countries before, but I've never really been with a family there and seen exactly how they live and talk to them and yeah, just be a part of their family. They welcomed me in right away, and it just, as the day went on, I started learning about his family life and his home, and how, you know, they don't have any electricity, they don't have running water. His dad works for hours on end, but the thing that got me the most was how happy they were. They had so much joy and love, and they took me in instantly, and we didn't speak the same language, but we just felt that love for each other. When I got back to Canada, I couldn't stop thinking about Ruben and his family, and I knew I wanted to do something more. I just didn't know what it was. And one thing that stuck out in my head was seeing all the kids in his village without any shoes on. They were running around in the rubble, and you know, they were getting cuts and things like that. And I just thought, you know, that could be something really easy. I have a lot of friends who have kids who outgrow their shoes super fast, and I thought, hey, maybe I'll collect a few hundred pairs of theirs and take them back over and give them to Ruben and his village. So I called a couple of my girlfriends and I told them about my idea, and they said, I think this is going to be huge, we should probably wait before we announce it. And I said, what do you mean? I just want to collect the shoes. And I'm really glad they made me wait, because as soon as we announced it, it's exploded and it's taken off, and it's bigger than anything I could have ever dreamed of. Just us to collect a couple hundred pairs of shoes, but once the word got out, it must have struck a chord with people, because everyone wanted to help. They were asking me how they could collect shoes and how they could get them to me, and so we decided to set up Ruben's buddy bins across the Lower Mainland so people could have a place to drop off their shoes. And then next thing you know, we're in schools and we're doing presentations to the boys and girls in the elementary schools, and they're doing shoe drives, and it just exploded, and I was so overwhelmed and touched at how many people want to help us with this. One of the most rewarding parts has been being able to have the opportunity to go into local elementary schools here. And what we do is we go in and there's an assembly, and we chat about the differences in different countries and how the kids, you know, they live a different life, but really they're the same. They want the same things. They want to be able to go to school. They like to play with their friends. They like soccer, and we try to keep it really upbeat and fun. At the same time, we want to teach them that it feels good to give. It's easy to give, and yeah, it's been really awesome. Already we're on track to send the shoes down to the Dominican. We're getting 10,000 pairs down in November of 2013, and we're going to do this every year. We're going to keep going until the shoes run out, I guess. The most exciting thing about this project is that really the sky's the limit. I think we can keep going for as long as we have the shoes, and we can touch so many lives across, not only here, but all over the world. And I really do hope that we can reach different countries and just make this as big as we can. I'm in it. I'm ready. I can't wait. I'm so excited for this. So it's super easy to get involved, you can look us up on Facebook or rubenshoes.com. We need help with your shoes, with volunteering at the warehouse, if you guys want us to come speak at your school, anything like that. We honestly can't do it without your help. You guys are awesome, and we thank you so much for watching the video.